I would hire a DJ, a live DJ, for that interaction and for them to read my crowd and know what to play and bang this thing out and let's party.
If you're enjoying the content you're watching right now and you want to learn how to level up at all your events and create vibes, well, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now.
To hire a DJ, a live DJ, is because I think I shared it before. You get to read the crowd. You can see what's working, what's not. If you play an iPod stopping, and you get to talk, speak on the mic. It's just interactions that the iPod just cannot do. You know, just press and play on a boombox just doesn't work. When a live person is there, you getting that energy, you getting the blends. You getting the blends. Oh my goodness, you get to create. DJ just get to create blends and create an atmosphere that just press and play just won't do. And so, I think that's the purpose, or that's the reason why I would hire a DJ, a live DJ, for that interaction and for them to read my crowd and know what to play and bang this thing out and let's party.
What's going on, DJ family? DJ Reese here. Every Monday at 9 a.m., I'm dropping a new podcast episode where I'm highlighting some of the dopest DJs out there that are creating vibes at all the venues that they're DJing at. If you want to hear these stories, level up in your DJing. If you're a new beginner DJ, you need new tips. You want to hear that inspiration from the DJs who started out new, that are taking their DJing game to the next level, well, you got to check out WeCreateTheVibes.com. Every Monday, 9 a.m. New stories, new episodes from the dopest DJs out there killing it in the game right now. Hosted by DJ Reese. Again, check out WeCreateTheVibes.com.
Well, interesting, when it comes down to DJing on the radio, they want it to be very hit intensive. So they want people to keep listening. So they want hit songs, right? Now, I'm the kind of DJ which recognize the hit songs, but then, I always like to throw in what we call the Osh effect.
Okay.
Right? Now, even those records, I'm going to make sure that they had some type of charting or, that they were actually listened to at the time. So that, somebody goes, oh yeah, I remember that record. You know what I mean? And they'll keep listening, but I don't sound the same all the time. You know what I mean? So I want my mixes to be unique on the radio. Right? Now, out and about, it's not really about uniqueness. All right? If they want to hear that Cuff It song, you're going to play that Cuff It song.
That's true.
If they want to do that little line dance, Jerusalem, you're gonna do the line dance, Jerusalem.
That's so true, man. That's
what I mean?
For a couple years.
Yeah. So it's not really, that's not really a time to be creative. That's the time to do what I think is called customer service. All right. The dance floor and the people on the dance floor is your customer. You're going to give them the music that they want. I could be a little bit more, creative on the radio, but, for a client, that's not the time to be creative. That's the time to do customer service. What do you want to hear? And know when they want to hear it.
That's so true. Gotta know when they want to hear that record or hear their records,
Right. And always, especially, I'm the type of DJ that will listen to requests. Some DJs don't like it. I've always liked to hear requests. Now, if I'm playing, beats per minutes at, 120 and you come and tell me, yo, could you play like, H-Town, and slow it down and like, come on, bro. But, but even then, I'll be like, I'll tell you what, I'll try to get that on later on that night.
Right.
maybe, maybe not. You know, I mean, I don't, you know,
It's
I
no
don't
promise.
totally discourage because it's, you know, customer service. You know, you don't want to be like, man, get out of here with that. That's bad customer service.
That's so true, man.
You know what I mean? It's bad customer service. And then you got the, you know, when you in the club, could you play this record because I'm leaving?
That's a classic one.
That's a classic one. All
That's
right.
a-
You go, I'll see what I can do, but I ain't playing that record because you leaving.
yeah, you're gonna leave anyway. So
Yeah, you leaving. So, you know, I mean, you're not helping out the bar at all.
right, right.
You leaving. You know what I mean? If you want to hear that, you can really hear that in the car if you leaving.
Right. No, that's a good way to look at it.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, at the same time, if it's a good record that they're suggesting, it just might work. So you don't shut down the whole request system, but you do make judgments on what requests are viable or what requests aren't. But you always treat those people with respect and niceness and not necessarily go and get out of here with that.
No, that's true. That's why I got the shirt. You know,
Yeah.
I play requests sometimes.
Sometimes. There you
Depends.
go.
Depends on what.
On that shirt.
Right. And speaking of records, speaking of requests, speaking of music, you being a DJ, you know, a top DJ in a top 10 radio market, doing private events, man, do you actually break new records at your events? You know, do you find yourself doing that? Because I feel like the way DJing is going, I feel like it's less, it's like less opportunities for us to break some of these new records at some of these events, because some of these clients, the event is tailored a specific way. They want this type of music, or they want this top 40, or hey, I just want, I've DJ for people where I just want all soca and reggae. I don't want it, all 90s, 2000s, like so many times clients have these, specific things that they want for their event. So do you ever catch yourself or often playing or breaking new records?
Almost never.
Mm.
Almost never. Because like I said before, when you get into the clients, and I said at events, I get a lot less creative on what I'm going to play. At that point, you're playing for the client. You're not trying to break a record. You're doing it for the client. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm on the air and I'm able to play new records, that's where you support that record in that format. You support the record. Hopefully they're doing whatever they got to do to, to continue to promote that record. And then at the same time, that's why me and Jay Ski have a podcast. We have a podcast so that we can showcase new records or, real hip hop records that are not being played on the air. So, you really never break records at a client because that's not what they want to hear. Okay, it's customer service. It's not what they want to hear. But if you want to break a new record or break new records, then my suggestion is to create a podcast or create some type of way to be able to break a record and have your audience hear that record and be exposed to it through you. You know what I mean? But not in an event. No,